Yo, in this video, I'm gonna show you how to take control over your freaking iPhone 15 Pro camera because Apple told us all this stuff that we can't do. And you know what? I just don't accept that and I don't like that. And most of all, this is free. So let's get into it. Get your iPhone 15 Pro, go to your app store and download BlackMagic Cam, and it is absolutely free. So it's not like Filming Pro, we gotta go in there and pay for it, none of that stuff, okay? And then when you fire it up, we're gonna go and first thing, take a look at the UI, okay? As you can see in the upper left-hand corner, it shows me all of the information that Apple does not show me. It shows me what lens I want to use. If I want to press on that, I get access over here on the other side to all three of my lenses, including my front lens. I'm going to go back to FPS in a second. As you see at the top, I am using shutter angle. I'm going to show you how to do that real quick. And on the other side, we could go through white balance, ISO tint. You see your audio levels at the bottom, your histogram, and there's a whole bunch of other assist tools built into this. And again, this is free. But the thing I need to show you is by going into the settings menu in the lower right hand corner. So let's go ahead and press on that cog wheel or whatever that's called. And the first thing I want you to do to record 4K 60 ProRes. As a matter of fact, let me just tell you about this right now, okay? For you to record 4K 60 ProRes log, internally, you have to have an iPhone 15 Pro Max. But I just think it's a load of crap, okay? Well, you don't have to do that using the BlackMagic Camera app. This gives us full control over all of this stuff, including the standard iPhone 15 Pro. Now, I have the 256 gigabytes, so I'm not sure if Apple's API will allow it with the 128, but go on your phone and test it out. But anyways, the first thing I want you to do is go to color space and scroll all the way down and check Apple Log. That will let you record Apple Log directly to your internal storage, even in 4K 60. I'm gonna show you how to do it in 1 second. The other thing that I wanna show you is if we go to codec up here, there's actually different flavors of ProRes, and I'm going to show you this in a second because I didn't think this was going to work because, you know, just because it's in the app don't mean that Apple is necessarily going to allow the app to take control of it. Well, I tested it and it works, but I need to show you a few other things before we go back to the main screen, and I'll show you that. Go down the camera and I want you to switch all the way down at the bottom your shutter measurement to shutter angle. So this is free if you don't want to use shutter speed. I much prefer to use shutter angle. There's that. The next thing I want you to do, I mean, as you see, it's tabs in here for everything, but go down to media and change your save clips to in-app and photo library. So this will basically save all the clips in the BlackMagic library, but it'll save a copy in your photo album also, and that's totally up to you. But if I go back to my main screen, now I need to show you in the upper left-hand corner. Obviously, if I press lens, like I said, we can cycle through our different lenses, but if I press FPS, I can record all the way up to 60 frames a second internally without needing a freaking SSD or storage card plugged up to it on phones that are not the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Instant W, Apple. Take that and do what you want with it, okay? It's getting real dark over here. I'm sorry. Let me bump the ISO because I'm full of energy right now, okay? Hold on. I'm almost there. All right. Now that we got that out the way, the next thing I want to do is go in here, back to settings, and go to record right now. We have different flavors of Apple ProRes, as I said, and I was kind of, you know, questioning if selecting different levels of ProRes will actually change anything. So what I did is I stood in my living room, or sat in my living room, and I recorded the same clip 4 times, all 5 seconds long. So when we go back, I'm gonna go to media, and I have the 4 clips right here. Now, if I tap on one of them and press I in the upper right-hand corner, it gives me all the details. Now, this does record a proxy clip and a regular size clip, but if we scroll down, you can see right here, Apple ProRes 422, 60 frames per second in 4K. If you take a look, this file is 610 megabytes. If I scroll over to the next clip, this is Apple ProRes 422 LT, and as you see, the same 5-second clip that's 4K 60 is half that size, is 375 megabytes. If I keep going, this is Apple ProRes 422 HQ, same 5-second clip, 4K 60, 861 megabytes. And finally, Apple ProRes 444 4K 60, file size is 1.57 gigabytes for the same 5-second clip. So all I'm saying, y'all, is if you want to unlock your iPhone's freaking video camera without having to pay Filmic Pro, you got all the same video assist, you got all the same controls over your white balance and the rest of the exposure triangle. You got access to all of this stuff for free, and it also unlocks the rest of the things that Apple said that we couldn't freaking do. Hey, shout out to BlackMagic, bro. What a W this is. And Apple, this is a shame that it takes a third party to allow us to do this, but you know, that's what y'all do. It's all good. I hope this video was helpful. Go download it, play around with it, test it out. Let me know what y'all think. Tight shirt, Terry Warford. I'm out of here. Piece of chicken grease. Much love, y'all. Peace.